Hello everybody, this is Ken Faulkner, and I got another knife video for you in my little series that I was doing. Expensive knives. For me, that really premium expensive knife range used to be 200 to 300. That's what I was really in. That's when I was really spending big money for me. But now it's gone up there, and we're looking at $300 to $500 knives. Some of them are actually worth more than that. And this is an example right here. But you know, if you wait, if you look for opportunities, you can get better prices. I've mentioned before, I've gone to Blade Show and gotten better prices. You're always looking for sales, right? And with it being the holidays, before Christmas, there's always those big Black Friday sales. And so I've had this one for a while. I'm going to show you the way it kind of came to me. But certainly I've had it out. I've been using it and been loving to carry this one. This is from Spartan Blades. It's a great knife company. They have a lot of, I guess the guys that started it were in the military, so there's a little bit of influence from that. And this is one of those blades that they produce that they have special edition knives from. And so this is the Spartan Harsey Folder, and I've wanted one of these for a long time, and I've been seeing all these ones. There's the Plague Doctor is a very popular pattern, and they didn't have that available on this one, but because it was a Black Friday sale. And the story behind how I found out about it was actually I was on Beads Blades Live at the Hive, and somebody had mentioned, hey, have you checked out this, you know, not directly to me, but in general, have you checked out, you know, Spartan Blades is got a great sale on these S45 VN knives. I don't know if they were trying to move them out so they could move on to the MagnaCut, because a lot of their new ones are MagnaCut. And I got this one, and it's called the Royal Flush. So you can see you got the cards there, all in hearts, or no, spades, sorry. Ace of spades. I guess if you turn it upside down, it looks more like a heart, but no, it's spades. Ace, king, queen, 10. That's that Royal Flush. And yeah, it's a very cool design. So you know, since the Plague Doctor wasn't available, and I felt like this one was really nice. This has kind of got that back of the card kind of detail on it. I picked this one up, and the reason why I finally really pulled the trigger on this one is because of the price that they were giving me. So I'm looking at the website right now, and this knife is advertised for $550, and that is still definitely above the price range that I'm willing to pay for knives. Now, I can't guarantee that that won't change in the future, but for now, that's a no-go for me. So I really wasn't expecting to buy this knife, but the sale that they had on Black Friday brought the price down below $400. And that's a huge savings. Like, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like when your wife goes out and she says, "Oh, look at all these things. There's this great sale on clothes or whatever, shoes, and just look at all the money I saved," even though she spent a lot of money, you know, that kind of thing. So it was a lot like that and for me, knives are kind of like the shoes. You know, some women collect shoes, some guys collect shoes. But for me, knives are kind of like that. You know, I need to have different ones for different outfits. You know, you gotta make everything match. You gotta get your EDC carry so you can throw up a Instagram post. Anyway, this is a beautiful knife. Spartan Harsey Folder. I've wanted one of these for a long time. I remember back maybe a couple years ago, Scab from Choir Boys Outdoors. If you haven't checked out his videos, he's a hard use guy, so he likes a hard use knife. And he got one of these loaned to him by Brandon Thrasher, who has another great channel, although he hasn't been doing a lot lately on his videos. But he loaned it out to him, and you know, Scab wasn't like saying, hey, you know, he wasn't like dry begging or anything like that, but he had already made known before that this was one of his GRAIL knives. And Brandon Thrasher, being the great guy that he is, as many of the people in the community, but this is pretty extreme, he gifted this, not this knife obviously, but a version of the Spartan Harsey Folder to Scab. And Scab's been just so happy about that one. If you see his shorts, he's got so many he does, you'll often see this knife in the shorts. And so because of that, I'm seeing this thing, and it's always in the back of my head saying, man, that is a really nice knife. You know, this has got a great classic knife look to it. It's a USA made, obviously, as are all of the Spartan knives, as far as I know. It's got Bill Harsey. It's got his signature. I guess that's William, I guess, H. Harsey. He was also a military guy, and he was a big part of, and a knife designer, and he is a big part of the design of this knife being made by Spartan Blades. And it's got their cool Spartan logo. You can see it on there. It's got the arrow in the clip, so you get all that kind of military, you know, type of connection there. I like this this filler tab. They didn't just put a plate there. They got their logo on there, and it makes a nice transition with the rest of the knives. Part of the kind of the decoration of the whole thing. I like the brass, the thumb studs. This is titanium back here. Pivot's going to be steel. Blades, obviously, S45. Yeah, it's got some good jimping on the back, which is good for gripping the knife when you're holding it in this grip. It's grabbing you towards the back of the blade, and that's really, a lot of times that's where I'm really putting all my grip of the knife, so the front kind of gets a little bit loose for motion and action, and you kind of grab it more with these back two fingers. Yeah, you know, this is full titanium. That's one thing about Spartan knives. They don't really mill out their stuff. They're one of those companies that their knives are not for the people that want, you know, just a little knife to put in their gym shorts. This is going to be a heavier knife, and so it's going to be a little harder use type. That pivot screw head and on both sides is very wide, and also serves as a over travel stop on this side along with the clip. It's got the blacked out blade. I've heard that the technique they use for their coating is so strong that it's not going to come off. I mean, you're basically taking away metal if you're going to get that thing off. I haven't had it long enough to really, you know, tell you from personal experience, but that's what I've heard about it. They just have a really good reputation in the knife world. So this is a GRAIL knife for me. I can honestly say that. And because of Black Friday, I'm not a big Black Friday shopper, but this time I really scored. Going more into the story though, I ordered this that night. It was the order was an impulse. I didn't expect to do it. I heard about it. I went to the website expecting them to be completely sold out, because these tend to be sold out a lot of the time. In fact, right now, this particular one on their website is sold out. And I found it You know, like I said, the Plague Doctor was already sold out. I think that's probably a little more popular. And I said, what am I going to do? I kind of have to do this. I kind of have to do this. So I went ahead and ordered. I did place the order. I checked my phone for the email to see that the order had gone through. They said, yes, congratulations, you ordered it. And I was just like over the moon and excited. And it's like, everybody knows that at whatever level that you're buying and you find that knife that you've been wanting and you're getting it, there's just an adrenaline, there's an excitement of the whole thing, and that's what it was. And then I guess it was a couple days later, maybe a day or two later. Yeah, I guess it was the next day. I looked at my email, and I got an email that said, your order didn't go through, that there was something wrong with, something. And I'm not great with the technology and the websites and the ordering stuff. And I just figured it was one of those times where I forgot to click the last OK or, the last little thing. And for some reason, they'd sent me that email saying I ordered it, but then now they're saying there's something wrong with the order or maybe credit card. I don't know. So I went back to the website and I said, okay, let's see if we can get this fixed. And it was sold out. They didn't have any more. And there's nothing I could do. So I said, okay, well, I guess it was meant to be or not meant to be. I was bummed. In a couple days, really, that letdown after being so excited, I was let down on that. And I just was deflated. And I said, oh, well, really, it's Christmas time. I should be buying stuff for other people. I should be thinking about other people. Get over it. Deal with it. Move on. Find the next knife. You'll be okay. So I kind of got to that point where I could deal with it. It was kind of one of those things, like it was like so close and yet it fell through my fingers. So, I'm going along, buying Christmas presents and doing all this stuff, getting ready for the holidays, and not really paying attention to my emails after that. And like maybe, I think it was the next weekend, I get a package. And I didn't order, this is coming from somewhere I had never ordered anything. And I realized it's this knife. So it was quite a roller coaster ride. I went from just, should I order it? Do I want to order this? Do I really want to spend this money? To, okay, I'm going to do it. And now I'm excited. I can't wait to get it. I told people about it, said, hey, I got this thing on order. And then I went down that roller coaster to the bottom where I thought that I'd lost out on that opportunity and it may never happen again. And then, end of the story, long story short, or long story long with me all the time. I have this knife. It's in my collection. It's a prize. It's one of my favorite knives right at the moment. I'm carrying it all the time. And except for when I'm traveling. So you can see my last video on that one. Yeah, so Spartan Harsey Folder. So anyway, that's it for this knife. But I do want to say thank you to everybody that has been subscribing lately, because surprising to me, after the holidays, I come back and I kind of look at where I am on my sub count, and I am, let's see where I'm going to look it up right now, but I know I'm up over that 350. I was going to do a giveaway at 350, and I'm definitely going to do a giveaway, but I need to get some more. I didn't expect it to jump up so fast. I was going so long, slowly getting 1 or 2 a week, something like that. So I thought I had more time, but it was definitely a pleasant surprise. And let's see, where is that? View your channel. I am at 383 subscribers. So yeah, after the holidays, I think it was like 360. I'm already at 383, so I may end up at 400 before I get this thing put together. But either way, I'm just gonna pick up a few more things. I was gonna do kind of a smaller giveaway. I'm gonna try to beef it up a little bit. So give me some time. So hopefully over this time off that I got, I'm going to be able to pick up a couple more things, and maybe early next week look for an announcement video on that, showing what I'm going to be giving away. And so I'm super happy. I like to give away. I want to do more giveaways. I might even do them just randomly instead of waiting for a certain, amount of subscribers. We'll see. But anyway, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.